Hey guys, Steve here, singledadfitdad.com. Thanks for watching. Today I'm going to talk about something that, in all honesty, pisses me off about the fitness industry, okay? Everywhere we look, we're told how to lose weight, how to drop 10 pounds in 10 days, every which way you slice it. The problem with this is, yes, it sells because it can be a rapid result, but they do not tell us is that weight loss doesn't mean shit, okay? Nobody needs to focus on weight loss. It's all about fat loss. And that's the big difference. So many people are focused on losing weight. Okay, the scale does not mean anything. Okay, the key here, and it kind of makes sense to understand where you're starting. So, when you look at your body fat, right, that's a critical number. Don't worry about your BMI, that's a totally flawed tool. Don't worry about your weight, unless it's for personal goals, those types of things. Find out what your body fat is. So go to a local gym, have a trainer do it through maybe a skin fold test with calipers. You can buy a handheld jobby that more or less reads the water levels in your body. The key is to understand what your body fat is, and then you can figure out from calculations that you can find online, or I can share them with you if you want, what your lean body mass is, which is the rest of everything other than fat. So the importance is understanding where you're at. So let's say you're at 25% body fat. Then okay, this is where I'm going to begin. And the whole idea is to track your progress through, your journey of, cleaning up your eating and your exercise, to keep checking your body fat let's call it even every 3 to 4 weeks, to make sure it's moving in the right direction, which is down. If it's not, and you're losing weight, you're losing other stuff, right? You're losing water, you're losing muscle tissue, okay? So the key here, forget weight loss. Just get this in your mind. Weight loss is meaningless, okay? I just want you to focus on how do I shed this body fat, okay? So knowing that, so the more lean body mass, the more muscle tissue that you have on your body, which is obviously more metabolically active than fat tissue, the faster your metabolism is going to be. So the more calories you're gonna burn at rest. So obviously, we all want that, especially as dads in 30s and 40s. Yeah, our metabolism starts to slow down. I've been super active my whole life. I'm relatively fit, but I have noticed, in the last, 5, 6, 7, 8 years, yeah, it's dropped off quite a bit. So I've got to do some extra work to kind of keep it up there, but that's just part for the course. So we ideally want the fastest metabolism possible. We get that through keeping and building more lean muscle tissue. The more lean muscle tissue we have, the faster our system is going to burn through calories, and that's exactly what we want. So we want to get to a point eventually where literally our bodies are just fat burning machines. And I've been there in the past, and some of you may have as well, but you can actually feel it. Like, you'll just be sitting there sweating. You just feel like your body is just constantly working hard at burning through those calories, and that's what you want. You don't want that slow metabolism. It's going to keep you fat forever, okay? So the way to do that is a couple ways. The key, which a lot of people overlook, it's not doing cardio. Cardio is not going to help you. Okay, the key is progressive strength training. If you're not doing it, you have to start. 2 days a week, maybe 3 days a week, even 4 is plenty. Heavy compound lifts, squats, the presses, snatches and deadlifts. Those are going to be the staples, pull-ups and push-ups. Those are going to be staples of your program. Those are, multiple joint movements that are going to really help with, building that lean muscle tissue as efficiently as possible. And that's exactly what you want. So that's going to be the basis. So, that coupled with some kind of, metabolic conditioning work, call it HIIT training, call it circuit training, whatever you want to call it, doesn't matter. That coupled with progressive strength training is really the key to building that lean muscle tissue and stripping out that, and obviously the diet plays a huge role in that as well. Okay, and one thing I want to talk about too is, talk about weight loss. I'm gonna lose 30 pounds, or you hear somebody, hey, your buddy just lost, 40 pounds in, 3 months. You can't lose 40 pounds of fat in 3 months. It's not possible. So what's happening is they're going on some kind of bullshit crash diet. A 250-pound guy is going on a 1,200 calorie a day diet, which is absolutely ridiculous and unhealthy. It's going to strip away, flush all that water out of your system so you can be dehydrated, and it's going to start burning through it, and actually you're going to start losing muscle tissue. So the more muscle tissue that you lose through this low calorie, which is LCD, low calorie diets, the more muscle tissue you lose, the harder it is for you to actually lose fat. So you may think that you're actually doing great by losing 40 pounds, but what you've essentially done is drop a whole bunch of muscle tissue, which you absolutely need. So when you go back up to your maintenance level, which is, let's call it 2,200 calories a day, whatever it is, that weight comes back on, but guess what? That's not coming back on as muscle, it's coming on as, maybe some muscle, but more fat. So in the end, after you've lost 40 pounds and now you're back up, you've got that extra few pounds and now your body fat went from 29%, now it's 32%. And then you do that over and over and over, and it's called yo-yo dieting, and that's what happens is you end up starting at a lower body fat and you end up way up here, and now it's really hard to lose fat and lose weight. So those are the things that you really need to focus on. So if you have any questions, just drop a comment below, and we'll talk to you soon.